When people say I'm proud of being fat, is because they're too lazy to work on themselves. We out here in these streets. Let's jump right into this. Not too long ago, and this is in December, and I'm only bringing this up again, and I know this is about old news, but I'm only bringing this up again because this is going with my topic. You know, sometimes I might be a little late on news depending on how it fits with my topic, but recently in December, at a Lakers game, I think it was about the December 13th, around that time, or 12th, or whatever it was, Lizzo had this outfit on, obviously we know, and she was shaking her boot where basically her whole butt was exposed. And so that raised controversy about some things, and people were like, oh my God. And then some people like, oh, she's so great, she's so brave. And, you know, we have all these different controversies because in this day and time, we have these ideas of being proud of who you are, and God made you the way you are, and God is, you know, we're going to be talking about that in a minute. Let me say it now. Like, I really don't like when people say, well, God made you the way you are. Yes, he did make you the way you are. You are totally true. I don't know. Some of y'all be like, but I don't know, Chris. You just sound like you're going in a wrong direction, right? I just don't know. But I hate when people say that because yes, God made us a certain way, but we take care of the temple that God made us. And I don't believe that God intended us to be severely overweight or severely underweight. There's a composition that our body is made of. There's a certain body ratio we should have. Each one of us should have, you know. So we have to make sure that we're within healthy weights. And I'm not saying that you got to be all small and skinny or muscular, because everybody's not built that way. But you have to know what your natural size should be, and then work towards that. And then also, you know, people have health issues, but you know, you go to the doctor and get that fixed. So, but I'm bringing this up because we're talking about the ideal of being proud to be overweight. Now, Lizzo, more power to her, big ups to Liz. I am not hating on her, but she is proud of all of that. And you know what, girl, hunty, get it. Go get it. If you want to be bigger than life, be bigger than life. You know, feel me? But I'm just saying this. There's some guys who might like that, but there's not a lot. And the craziest thing is, you know, people talking about one I saw in her video, she said, well, don't judge me, and I'm who I am, and if you don't like me the way I am, well, forget it, because I'm actualized, I'm this, and it. Like, my thing is this, when you, and this gets into low self-esteem, so this is another, when you have to do all of that to prove that you are self-actualized or you're proud of yourself, something's going on upstairs. But anyways, let's talk about this proud to be fat though, because we're gonna get into low self-esteem later. We living in a society where we have a lot of overweight people, and as you guys know, I'm a fitness person. I go to the gym regularly every day. I'm actually I do bodybuilding competitions here and there. Actually, I've been trying to do them, but you know, because I have so much life stuff happening, I don't get to finish out my regiment. But this time I'm finishing out my regiment anyway, and I'm gonna be up on that stage. But there was a point where I was kind of getting out of control with my weight, and I noticed it because I started breathing a little harder. It was hard for me to walk upstairs. There was just a lot of things. My stomach was getting out of control, and I was like, man, you know, when you unbutton your pants, I had to unbutton my pants, get some room, you know. Then I was like, wait a minute. I literally said, hold on, what is happening? And I had to get myself under control, because I'm normally fit, because I was a sports person back in high school and in college, and I was a dancer. So then I was like, man, I'm really getting severely out of weight. And it's not even just what I look like. It was, I felt the difference in my body. So I started eating right, eating balanced. I ain't gonna say eating right, because eating right is different than for different people. So I want to recommend a book, and I know I ain't getting no coins for this, but Eating for Your Blood Type. Obviously, everybody can't, like me. Tomatoes might be good for people, but I can't eat tomatoes because tomatoes will give me a certain reaction. So you have to actually know what it is that you need to eat based on your body type, based on your blood type, based on hereditary diseases in your family. So you guys gotta kind of look at that for yourself. But I got into this fitness journey because I did not want to be in a place where I'm overweight, where I'm carrying too much weight, which is not good for your bones, not good for your body, or it can bring on diabetes, it can bring on high blood pressure. These are the things I did not want to have in my life. Understanding that certain things, certain diseases are hereditary in my family, I don't want to have that. I don't want to catch diabetes. So I tend to do things that will help my health. Now, and the funny thing is, there is backlash on the internet, and I'm reading this stuff, and it's crazy. You have literally big people bashing people for being fit, bashing women for being skinny, bashing people for going in the gym, and I get being proud of being fat, but why are you speaking negatively to those who don't want to be fat? I'm going to put this out there. Being fat is not a good thing. And I have some friends, and I know you guys are going to get mad at me, but you can put your opinions down here if you want to, and we can agree to disagree, but I will respect your opinions. I believe when people, I'm not saying this is true. I'm saying this. This is my opinion. When people say I'm proud of being fat, is because they're too lazy to work on themselves, right? Or, and another thing, it's gotten so out of control, it's hard to maintain it. Or there is no knowledge on how to maintain the weight. And it, to me, it's excuses. And I'm taught that excuses are the tools of incompetence, which builds monuments to nothing. And those who use them or sell them, good for anything. Come on, pledging iota, huh? But they taught me this in that fraternity. But that's where I first heard that saying. So we use these excuses to not do the things that we need to do to our bodies. And you know what? And I'm not saying, and I hear some of y'all right now. I hear some of y'all talking about, well, you're trying to say I'm not beautiful. You're trying to say that I'm not this. And then, no, I'm not trying to say you're beautiful. Honestly, I love women. You guys are beautiful the way you are. But there is something to say about somebody who does not take their body in consideration when it comes to self-care. Or to me, now, and let me just say this, and this will get into my love lesson later, but as a man, I don't want a woman who's overweight. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm not saying that over time we might grow out of shape and stuff, but I will be like, baby, we need to get in the gym because we getting out of control. What's happening here? I'm all about health because I believe that the presence of excess weight, and I'm not saying if you're a bigger woman or a smaller woman, because some women are thicker, some women are, and that's not necessarily unhealthy. What I'm saying is excess weight. And there's a big difference between women who are thick and then women who are carrying excess weight, or men who are thick. And I want to take it off of women too, because I don't want y'all to think I'm bashing women. Men who are thicker in stature or bigger in stature, and men who are carrying excess weight. There's a difference. There's a different look. There's a different health. You can see it the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they breathe. You can see it in how they eat. I'm sorry, some people I cannot watch eat. I'll be like, oh my God, what? Could you stop eating? Don't stop eating. But sometimes it just grosses me out. Sorry. I don't even like hearing myself eat. So that's a whole nother issue. Sorry, getting on a tangent. But we have to understand that and this is how I see it, we have to understand that this is a mindset thing. When I see somebody overweight, it tells me something about how they think and how they maintain themselves. And to me, I believe that there's three parts of us. Like, and this gets into my spirituality, how we talk about how in the Christian world, and there's three parts to God, right? And I believe to every human, there's three parts of it. There's the spirit, there's the mental, and then there's the physical. Those are three parts that need to be equally, what's the word? Exercise. Not exercise. That's like an exorcism. Exercise. Whatever. We have to take all of those parts of us. Excuse me, I'm burping while I'm talking. But we have to take all those parts of us to the gym. We have to get our spiritual health. We have to get our spiritual food. We have to get our physical food and our physical workout. And we have to get our mental food and our mental workout. And when you are doing those things for self-help, those three parts of those three things make you a whole, healthy, full person. And I'm not saying that you're not going to have your ups and downs in each of these areas, but like, how are you spiritually together, mentally together when your physical is not together? Something to me that doesn't work, because those things are like a triangle. They're a three chord. It's a 3-strand cord that can't be broken. And when one part of it is not working, that means all of the parts are broken. You see what I'm saying? A 3-strand cord that can't be broken, because when 3-strand cord is together, it can't be broken. But when one part of it's broke, then all of them has to be broken. There's no way to be healthy physical and mental, but not have a spiritual health, or spiritually and mental and not have a physical health, or vice versa. Those things all work together. Okay, so and I'm talking about spiritual principle, guys. These are spiritual principles. These are things that are beyond our natural, that we have to understand, that goes on in the energy. So we talking about these people who are going around being proud to be fat. Now, let me talk to you guys specifically. Like, you have to care about your health, and being proud to be fat and overweight or carrying excess weight is not an empowering thing. It is not a statement to be made. It is not something to glorify, and it's not something that gives you self-worth, because it just, honestly, I'm gonna be totally outside looking in, it looks pathetic. I'm proud to be something that's not natural or something that's unhealthy, because I don't want to regulate it, or I want to get it together. I don't want to do the work to get it together. I'm sorry, that's not something we should be proud of, and comment below if you disagree with me. It's okay, I want to hear your comments, but I can't see people like Lizzo being truly happy mentally. They can say it, they get on Instagram, say, oh, I'm this and I'm this and I'm this and this. You know, I know a lot of rich people, and people always say, well, I got this and I got this going on. I got my own house, got this because I'm happy. I've seen and heard rich people who had everything in the world just blow their brains out. So who are you fooling? Feel me? You ain't fooling nobody. So my advice to all of you guys who are proud to be overweight: get in the gym. Find you a trainer, somebody that you're comfortable with. I'm not saying that you gotta be a size 11 or that's probably big for a woman, or you don't have to be like a size 0, size 2, size 5, whatever y'all small sizes are. But get healthy. Get healthy, because guess what? There are some big women, I'm just like, my God, carry that weight really well, and you can tell that they're healthy. And those are what I'm talking about, the thicker women who have a little bit more broader mass than most of the skinnier women. And they carry it well and they look good. But I'm sorry, Lizzo, if Lizzo is your role model, stop it, because that's horrible. There is no proper etiquette in showing your big old behind on TV, shaking it in a dress. That's nasty. The funny thing is, it's interesting how people can get away with that. But if somebody was to do that on the street now, they say if I was to go on the street and do it, I would be arrested and then I'll be put in jail and I'll be called some type of pervert. So that's not good etiquette. I mean, you can be be proud of being a big woman, but you ain't got to show your butt to the world. That's not how you be proud. And that's not what proud is about. That just shows me that you have low self-esteem. We'll be back after this. We're going to talk about low self-esteem when I come back. Here's the question of the day. Do you feel that in today's society, whether we're bigger, smaller, fit, not fit, do we have the right to wear anything we want in public that we feel we want to wear? Why and why not? Please put all your comments below. Also, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Get everybody in, join the conversation. I want to see your comments. Answer that right here, and we'll be back after this. Let go. Bet you're wondering how I changed so fast. That's because this video is at the end of every video, huh? But hey, just make sure you like, subscribe, push the notification bell. YouTube is changing their algorithm, so sometimes if you don't notify and put me in your list, you might not get my updates. But if not, just keep checking and keep checking. And if you're on Facebook, please like and subscribe and share. If you are listening to this on Spotify, please make sure you follow me on Spotify if you have a Spotify account. Also follow me on iTunes if you have an iTunes music account. Make sure you guys are just spreading news, spreading the word, comment, talk. I just want to hear from y'all. And not only that, make sure you listen to the other videos that are posted in this video, and listen to the podcast. I want to thank you guys. Hey, make sure you follow me. I forgot about that too. Follow me on all my social medias. That is at Chris Conscious. That's at the Wiley Life. And then the only other one is at Speak Music Radio. All right. Yo.